Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Raspberry.
And I'm Ripple, and today we're reviewing Crash Team Racing Nitro Refueled.
So let's not waste any time, grab our helmets and roll the intro. Right, Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Let's go straight into particulars.
He loves them particulars.
I do love the particulars. It's developed by Beanox and published by Activision. I did want to say Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog.
But it's not not much Naughty Dog anymore. You can pick it up on Switch, PS4 and Xbox One. At current time of filming, they're all $34.99 in Argos and Smyths.
Unless you go for the other edition, which comes with the DLC, which they've announced, but they've not announced really what it is yet, I don't think.
So there is obviously another one with more characters that you unlock.
Yeah,
I think it's with
but
Oxide.
I think it includes Oxide. You can unlock him through gameplay anyway, so it's just if you want to sort of be lazy.
Yeah, so obviously
why would you buy a game for that anyway?
They're all the same price, and Nintendo tax took a big hammer in there. So
I know, there's no Nintendo tax. What is going on now?
And it was released on the 21st of June 2019.
It was, and I realised that I say this on every video. I always say, we've been looking forward to this one for a long time. Well, I've not been, but you have.
Yeah, I like my kart racing games. I really do like them. Especially Mario Kart. I think Mario Kart's number one.
Yeah, you do love a bit of Mario Kart.
But we'll come on to that a bit later on. Obviously, within this Crash Team Racing, there's 31 tracks from Crash Team Racing, the original, and Crash Nitro Kart. And there's all new features, including online as well. Obviously, that you'll see in the video that's brought into
Standard this day and age, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, obviously, like I said, if you're going to purchase it for $34.99, if you like Spyro the Dragon, Smyths at the moment are actually doing Crash Team Racing and Spyro Reignited Trilogy for $44.99.
That's not on Switch yet, but I will add that it's coming Switch.
It's only on the PS4 through Smyths.
It will be on Switch end of the year though,
yes.
Which I'm actually looking forward
to. I'd like to disclaimer, we do not get a fee, we do not get anything from Smyths or Argos.
Yeah, on Nintendo. They should pay me, but they don't.
It's just obviously, we'd like to bring you normal shops where I feel that everyone can access.
Yeah.
Rather than like independent shops.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So so let's go straight into it. Obviously, what it is Nitro. He's coming from outer space, from another world, and he's challenging the best racers on in the world.
Yep. And Sonic weren't around that day, so
let him go. But so obviously you're just racing through an adventure mode, and you're racing all other things, trying to get obviously first place in every race. As you first start, you go into like an open world.
Well, you get a choice, don't you? You can either do it in Nitro Refueled mode or Classic mode. I believe in Classic mode, you just get the chance to play as Crash.
Yeah. And
you can't upgrade your kart or anything.
And there's no like.
Now, I've got to add, we played through it in Nitro Refueled mode.
Yeah, Nitro Fueled, yeah.
And yeah, like you say, it was an overworld which you had to drive around to access the maps to race on and stuff. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I think you're seeing it here, obviously, where you can see on the bottom right hand of the screen the actual maps, and you have to go round to the certain levels that.
Too lazy for that.
Yeah,
I just want the maps to just come up like Mario Kart.
They should give you a choice of either list and that, so then you can just click that and do a speed, like a teleportation to that.
Yeah,
to that map.
If I'm playing a kart racer, I just want the maps to come up like a kart racer.
Yeah, I think they're trying to give you too much. They're trying to give you too much. Just concentrate on the racing aspect of it. But I found it okay.
I can see how that people may say we're being a bit nitpicky with that. I mean, I don't think that would bother everyone.
No, I think a lot of people probably would enjoy it because obviously it gives them that little bit extra out of the game.
Yeah.
You know, but for me as an actual racer, I just want to get solid into the racing game and not worry about other aspects.
So yeah, I would say that's us being a little bit nitpicky, but I mean, yeah, I didn't like that aspect, especially when you really want to go to a map that you liked,
and you got like 4.
Unless there was an option of quickly getting there that I couldn't find that. But
yeah. and you have to go like drive through.
I was just kind of driving back and forth, yeah.
4 different levels, and then all of a sudden you've took the wrong turn and you've gone the wrong way.
Yeah, which I do often.
Because you take your eye off the map. Yeah, I totally agree with you there. But like the actual gameplay itself, on like the first play, it's okay. Like the weaponry's good. Just the actual simplistic of it is really good. The drift mechanics is my biggest downfall of the actual whole game. I feel that when you're drifting, I know obviously they're trying to make it harder where you're getting free. You use like the L or R, whatever side you want to use, and you jump and then go into the drift, and then you use the opposite button to what you drift with to get the extra speed boost. It works, it's okay, but I find as you just drifting to do that jump, it's very delayed. Like,
yeah, I must admit I wasn't too keen on the drift myself, but I did find myself getting used to it.
The more you do it, you get used to it. It's like you have to think 5 seconds in front before you want to drift, and then sometimes you're doing it too early and then you're hitting the side.
Yeah.
And that's my only bare bug with the actual drifting system. Other than that, the game's okay itself. It's I wouldn't say it's world class and stands out, but the actual animation.
I don't know. I mean, go on, finish what you were saying first. Sorry.
I was just going to say the actual animation and the visuals are really good. You can't knock the visuals. The visuals are good. The character selection's pretty good as well.
Yeah.
The different character selections.
I was just going to say, like, I actually really enjoyed it. Like, I thought that the gameplay... I mean, I played the original way back in the day, but I can't really remember it. I mean, I wasn't really big into it then. But I found this one, it was good. I liked it. I really liked the graphics. It was really stylish to look at, really nice. It runs smoothly and everything. And yeah, there was some interesting characters in there, and the items were interesting and stuff. But one thing that really got me about this one was the difficulty.
I'll let you carry on.
Yeah, it was either medium. I thought it was too hard. The AI was too brutal. But easy, it was too easy, and there was no in between. And especially on adventure mode, after you've done 4 or 5 races, you have to do a boss, and some of the bosses are so brutal. Even on easy, they are so brutal. I mean, we're talking rage-inducing. I mean, it's just like playing Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2.
He threw the pad at me quite a lot, to be fair, and said, "You finished that off, I ain't doing it."
To be fair, I did, yeah. I mean, I nearly didn't get through it. It was that rage-inducing.
As you can see on the screen now, obviously collecting these gems, these are sub-games as well within the game to get unlockables and to get more coins within the game purchase. These are okay. The problem I've got with these, though, is that there's no map on the screen to help you out. I know, like, the more you play it, you'll understand where they are and the routes you go. But I found this quite frustrating because you'll get down to the last 1 or 2, and you're missing one, and the clock's counting down. If there was a map of some idea, or even an arrow to say there's one over there, it'd make it more easier and more enjoyable for people to fly through it.
I disagreed with you a little on this, didn't I? Because I thought the maps were small enough and the shards were quite easy enough to see, but I know that we disagreed a little on that.
Yeah, we did disagree.
That mode didn't bother me so much.
But yeah, obviously here's some multiplayer coming on, and we actually had the great presence of Nutty to join us.
Yeah.
And he loves his kart racing games.
He does, yeah. We often play Mario Kart with him.
Yeah, he seems...
He's the king of Toad's Turnpike.
Yeah.
Or at least he was.
Well, he was until I ended up crushing his dreams, but we'll go into that on another day. But he really does enjoy it, and the multiplayer's quite streamless. I think it's really good.
I enjoyed it playing with you guys multiplayer a bit more because, mind you, the AI was still brutal, but there's always... Playing with your friends is always going to be more fun than playing the AI. I mean, especially split screen.
It is good. For the value for money, like for £35,
and I think
it's great.
Because it's been... Here we go, I'm going to get into it. Because it's been so long since a new Mario Kart, this is as close as you're going to get. Now, I know that Team Sonic Racing was out the other month, and we did that.
Yeah.
And It's completely different, isn't it? I mean,
it is different.
It's not a kart racer.
I'll give you that. It is totally different. This is as close to Mario Kart as you're going to get from another console, or if you've got no access to a Nintendo console.
I mean, this, to me, is like Mario 64.
Yeah,
I mean, it really, even the level design really feels like Mario Kart 64. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what? Looking at it, yeah, I'm remembering feeling it. Yeah, I'll give you that. I do give you that.
I mean, unfortunately, Mario Kart 64 is my worst one, but still. But still, it's still Mario Kart, isn't it?
I didn't really get much involved into Mario Kart till Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS and the aspect of it. Yeah, I played them before, but I wasn't really into it. But now I'm quite into it. But yeah, this is as close to Mario Kart as you're gonna get without purchasing a Nintendo console. Is it worth just doing it? In my eyes, I'd purchase a Nintendo console and get Mario Kart because
that's because you love the Mario Kart.
It's worth it. It is worth it.
I love it.
And like I said, like there's a lot of Nintendo games that I don't agree with and I don't like, as well as there's games that I do like, as well as much as everyone. But I feel a Nintendo console with Mario Kart would sell hands down.
But I think this is a good alternative.
It is a good alternative, and that's what I mean. So if you're running a PlayStation or Xbox and you haven't got access to obviously a Nintendo, or it's well worth it. It's so close to it as much as you're going to get.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there was a lot of. I remember back in the day, a lot of people said this is better than Mario Kart, but I wouldn't go that far.
No,
to be fair,
I wouldn't agree with that totally. To be fair,
it's probably better than Mario Kart 64.
Yes, yeah, yeah, I'll give you that. But yeah, it is very streamless. The weapons on it's really good, the TNT stuff like that, and a lot of the maps.
Yeah, I must admit, going on to the weapons, I did like the choice of the weapons. They was quite good. Although the missiles.
Yeah, I had a bear bug with the missile.
Yeah, they don't go far enough, do they?
No, and like if obviously someone's round the bend, it just tries to cut across and hits the side of the track.
Yeah.
When
pretty pants.
Yeah, it may be me and thinking of Mario Kart where the red shell just actually follows the track and gets the person in front.
Yeah.
I feel that the missile should really do that and it would help you out a bit more. And instead of easy.
But the weapons seem quite balanced on this.
Yeah, they are balanced. And there's nothing better than grabbing an Aku, isn't it? Ooga
oh,
booga.
yeah. It's basically like your star, isn't it? Makes you invincible.
Yeah, there's nothing better than grabbing
that. Ooga booga.
Ooga booga.
Or whatever it is he says.
You can't do a Crash Bandicoot without giving a Ooga booga. But yeah, it's really enjoyable. For multiplayer, it is there. It is really good.
It's for the price as well. It's really good. But comparing the three, Team Sonic Racing, Mario Kart, and Team Crash, another bug that you had with this was there's actually no team racing, wasn't it?
No, yeah, it's called Crash Team Racing and there's no team effort in it. It's just solo. There's no team like joining in it, so that's a bit bugging me. We did go online, obviously what you're seeing on there. I went online a few times. And I found it quite hard to get a game online to start off with. Did
it run smooth? Though?
It did run smooth.
Quite smooth because I didn't play it online.
When I actually got a game, it ran really smooth. But it was just struggling to get a game with online.
I think that would be easier on the other consoles, to be honest.
Yeah, I think if you're with PlayStation, I think you'll have no trouble. You'll have no trouble.
I think that would be easier on the other consoles.
But you could totally tell as well that I was quite a novice on this. Because the amount of shortcuts that people were already doing where they learnt the maps on previous consoles and then just left me for dead.
Some people probably been playing it.
Yeah, I tried to do it, it just weren't even happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you can't beat them, you've got to join them, you know, so that's what I say. But yeah, it was enjoyable, it ran really smooth, no problem with the onlines other than connecting with other players to actually get a game going. But yeah, it's worth it. It is worth it if you haven't got the access, like I said, to that Nintendo for Mario Kart. If you've got a Nintendo and you just solely going to buy this, I think you need your head seeing too. I really do.
Well, I've got to say
I've done it there. I managed to do it there. I got over it there. See, look. So.
Yeah. I mean, you picked this up. I don't think I'll be picking it up after playing it. I think it'd be out my window.
Yeah, I think you'd rage quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, don't get this if you get high blood pressure.
I think it can really push you over the edge of rage and juice.
It's just like Crash Bandicoot when they brought out the trilogy remastered. I bought that and
Oh, really?
I sold it because it was raging me up. The game's just so rageful. Crash Bandicoot. I remember, like, my sister, she finished all of them 100% or whatever. Yeah, I don't know how she got through them. Craziness.
Perhaps she had more patience.
Yeah, she has. Definitely, yeah. Without that. But the thing is, they're good games, though. That's the thing. You just got to have a certain level of patience to do them.
I do like a Crash.
And that's what it boils down to with this. I really enjoyed my time with it. But for me, personally, I wouldn't have the patience to do it.
For you.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy it. I'd go back. I'm going to go back to it and obviously try and unlock certain more characters and stuff like that. Obviously, with the characters, I think we read on there that they're bringing out, was it a battle pass?
Yeah,
they're similar thing.
Well, they're planning on bringing out some future content. They've not actually specified how they're going about it, but it looks like it's going to be sort of a battle pass kind of thing. Right, okay. And there's got to be some sort of Spyro the Dragon crossover at some point as well, which would be interesting.
Because I think the first one was actually was it Crash's girlfriend, wasn't it?
Yeah, they're going to have
Tama Bandicoot. Is it Tama or Tama?
Something like that. Yeah.
Tama Bandicoot obviously is going to be one of the first ones.
Yeah, and the Pit Girls, I think, or whatever they're called. The Crash Pit Girls or whatever.
So so keep an eye out, obviously, on the pit stop for that.
Yeah, they'll be bringing them out at some point.
That'd be quite interesting to see how that evolves and seeing how the game pitches out.
Hopefully, there'll be no microtransactions. I think they said that they wasn't going to, Adam, but you never know in this
I can see a lot of games following the suit of Fortnite, and like I said, with £8 and you'll get 1,000 coins to spend in store.
Fingers crossed it doesn't go that way.
I think a lot of games have gone that way, and I think it's because we're so old and retro-y.
It ruins the industry for me. But
it's harder to adapt. I think it's more harder to adapt, but the youngsters obviously.
Do you think we're miserable old gits?
Yeah, I think. Well, I'd like to say for myself that I'm a miserable old git, but yeah, it's harder. It's harder to adapt where you think, oh, I've just bought the game. And now they want an extra,
I know what you mean.
Now they want an extra £8 for this.
It's like back in the day when you had Street Fighter or whatever, you used to unlock the characters.
Yeah, unlock the characters by doing the levels, but I think you can do that, obviously, with the certain characters that you've got at the moment.
Like I say, they've not announced anything yet, really, have they? They've just said that they're doing something in the future.
Perhaps you look like that, back in the day with Street Fighter, if they had the ability to do that extra characters, that you've unlocked them characters which they're giving you now.
Mind you, I'm saying that, they used to whack out about 50 million different copies of Street Fighter 2. Super Street Fighter 2, flipping Turbo Super Street Fighter 2. So yeah, no, just ignore me, I'm just moaning.
Yeah, what it is I think he's a bit jealous because this is a bit far superior than Sonic.
Clear off!
In the ratings.
I know, innit?
And it doesn't seem to
No, it's completely different. No, I knew that Sonic was going to get whooped by this.
So guys, please give us a thumbs up and give Sonic a bit of a cuss in the comments.
Oi.
I quite like the look of that.
This is different than Sonic.
It is different than Sonic. But yeah, I think it's good. So let's go straight into our final thoughts. Final thoughts is a good solid game.
Sonic game?
It's solid.
Solid
game. It's a good solid game. Obviously, because it's on other consoles and it's closer to Mario Kart, I'm going to give it a good 7 out of 10.
Wow. That's pretty good for you. Right, well, I liked it, you know, it was good, graphics good, gameplay good, lot to do. I can't disagree with a 7 out of 10, to be honest with you.
High blood pressure?
Oh yeah, but that's just me personally, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just because it gives me rage doesn't mean it's not a good game.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose I could say my main gripe is the difficulty problems, but that could just be me. And you may hear someone outside doing their grass, but it is lovely weather here, so...
Yeah, so we're having to fight against the elements as well.
Yeah,
so
you just have to ignore that,
I do
guys.
apologise that we're not in a multi-million-pound studio.
Yeah.
So, I apologise for that.
Hopefully they do it nice.
Yeah, it looks nice from here. It does look nice from
so
here.
there you go, guys. Definitely worth a pick up for the price.
Yeah, and I would pick it up, and even if you wanted to wait, it's still worth a game and worth playing. Like I said, if you like your team racing games, I say team racing, if you like your racing games, it is one for you.
And definitely if you're going to play split screen with your pals.
Yeah, for your pals, it's great to have if you're going to have a few pals round for a beer or a takeaway.
Grab a pizza, a few beers, yeah, lovely. It's a great game to play, especially if you've got a nutty.
So thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do.
And keep an eye out for the next one, guys.
Take care.